Garabert, roll, my man. Roll, I'm waiting for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna send you first, dude. Otherwise, I'm gonna send you first. If he doesn't do it, man, Garabert first. Looks like it is gonna be Garabert. He didn't roll, so I'm gonna have to just go with that. Then Battery does. Garabert just left, so I guess there's that. Barry does by default. So Garabert is gonna have to go first since he didn't roll. It's gonna make it that much easier. Garabert getting opened up by a Feral Cinderella, getting opened up with Rake, all artifact weapon, everything stacked up. Garabert hasn't popped a single cooldown yet, gets a Hodge onto Cinderella. We do have Thorns out on Cinderella, does trick it out Hodge, goes into human form, into bear form fairly quickly, trying to play defensive while wings are up for Garabert, trying to get away with that Shadow Meld. Garabert is going for Flash of Lights back to back, is going back on a prowl, chase after the kitty who's trying to go for some regrowths behind the pillar, and the Judgment is still going to connect though on the restel, so that's going to be pretty good for Garabert. We do have shifts back and forth for Cinderella, trying to get away from Garabert. It is going to be wings that the Feral really just doesn't want to get stuck fighting at all, and Garabert is just going to have to wait out, has the eyes available, and all that. So we're going to have to wait and see. The Cinderella does get an opener, which is going to be a full stun onto Garabert. Hasn't popped any of his normal trinkets. Hodge coming in. No trinket available this time. Does Garabert have enough damage to take down Cinderella low? He is going to be able to get him down under 2 million health, but not quite. Big kill coming out by Cinderella. I think that might have been a Lockstone. Going for Incarnation with Tiger's Fury. Big slow is coming out onto Cinderella, but has Thorns available. Garabert might have his Bop or Bubble Force. Bubble is getting forced right now, and Cinderella is trying to play defensive, trying to recover, trying to run away. Flashlights are coming in for Garabert. Cinderella is trying to get a regrowth behind the pillar. It is going to be a horse coming out by Garabert, but won't be able to quite catch the Feral. The Feral is going to send himself in a prowl and going to open up on Garabert pretty early. Another Hodge coming out, and Garabert has a chance to respond. Drop in Cinderella under 1 million. Is that going to be enough to finish him? Goes into Bear, try to heal, but gets executed by the Paladin, who's going to Flash of Lights right afterwards. Going up against Lothar is right up next, and Bob coming out instantaneously for Garabert, and right afterwards Shield of Vengeance after this. Going for Flash of Lights. Lothar decides he's going to want to reset completely. Bob is still going to be available for a little bit. Shield of Vengeance still available on him, and Lothar looks like he just wants to pop that shield without having to take any damage from it, and Garabert has a chance with all the dampening not happening quite yet to get a full heal up. He still should have a bunch of trinkets as a human would. Hodge is always going to be available, maybe even Wings sometime soon because the Wings did pop a little bit earlier. Lothar is just decided to recover behind his side of the pillar, so for Garabert it could really go either way. Has himself Reckoning stacked up, should be able and ready to go, have some wing damage available. If the Feral opens up, he does, and a Pally Trinket is going to get forced. Is that going to be Reckoning Wings? It is going to be not Reckoning Wings, it's going to be normal wings, and Trinket out of Lothar is trying to get more CC out of Garabert, and I think there was actually human Trinket out of Garabert trying to get out of the stun out of the Feral, not to force Unbreakable Wool, but still gets forced by Lothar, and Garabert just trying to kite away from the Feral with his wings available, trying to do whatever range damage he can, trying to recover a Flash of Lights, and Feral is going to go for a reset, actually goes into bear form, and Garabert might still be able to throw a Judgment at him. Still has a lot of stacks for Reckoning, which keep refreshing with all those dots. We'll have some damage available, and maybe a Hodge for the Feral right after this. The Feral is going to open up with a stun. No trinket coming out of Garabert. Overlaps his maim with his original stun. Will have Shield of Vengeance available for Garabert. It was a Shadow Melt. Lothar is down to such low health. Hodges him while in bear form. Is that going to be enough? That's a lot of health to deal through, but Garabert might actually have the chance. Still has Reckoning available, not using it, and does execute the Druid from a distance as he gets him low enough. Garabert now caught out with his pants down. No big of defensive available, but Blazer might be able to capitalize on this and take down Garabert, who's down 2 for 2 on both of the Ferals, who went down fairly quickly. Flashlights came out. Garabert is going for wings right now. I am not sure if it was Reckoning Wings or it does look like it was Reckoning Wings. Hodge coming on to Garabert. Big burst into Garabert. He might actually just go down right here, right now. No bubble available. Does get a short stun to Blazer. Trying to go for Flash of Lights. Is that going to be a kick by Blazer? Not likely. And 200k health, and he does go down. Next up is Beridus against Blazer. Blazer the Paladin still has all of his defenses, wings still rolling. Beridus playing Arms Warrior, so it's going to be a little bit hard for him to deal with this. Gets a stun onto Blazer, but stun is going to be a little bit too short. Heavily DR, full stun onto Beridus. Eye for an eye, or Daba the Sword coming out fairly early, and Blazer decides he doesn't want to deal with that. Head of Freedom coming out, doesn't care. Gets a slow onto Beridus. Beridus trying to leap, no matter what he could do. Blazer is still going to get a lot of self-healing going. Charge comes in for Beridus, might be able to get some damage. Full burst coming out Might actually force maybe a cooldown out of Blazer, but Barrett is just dropping lower and lower and lower. 1 million health with that commanding shout is on his last leg. Stun coming in onto Barrett, and he goes down. Up next is gonna be Drantan, and then I think it's me, then Genjiro. So Drantan used to take out Blazer, used to force out Bubble or Bop, and twice basically, trying to have to deal with this guy a little bit here and there. That's gonna be a little bit rough as Blazer just kites away from the Demon Hunter. No slows or nothing. Demon Hunter finally gets to connect, and it's just gonna be an all-out brawl between both of them for a little bit. Big slows coming out onto Drantan as Blazer tries to get away and dodges the I-beam completely. Just gonna keep running around him back and forth, decides to go up on a porch. I think a Hodge is going to be available very, very soon. Drantan going in for big defensives, while Blazer didn't even pop a big offensive at all. Flashing lights are still coming out for the man, as he's just kiting and dancing around Drantan, who just popped all his major offensive or defensive abilities. Stun coming out, forces the Trinket out pretty early. Artifact weapon coming out, but he's going to be shielded with a Shield of Vengeance. Going to drop down Drantan fairly lowish, and Metamorph is going to come out as last-ditch effort, trying to throw whatever he can, maybe force one single cooldown out of Drantan or Blazer. Maybe he got a kick on that kill. No, he did not, and Blazer does take him out. That's going to be a little bit rough, so now I have to go take out Blazer without having any more vanishes or short vanishes available as a rogue, so that's going to be just a little bit rough. And he's a human, so that's going to be a little bit rough as well. What? Didn't force out his trinket at all? Bubble is going to get forced out of the guy, and I am going to vanish it. I think I'm just gonna go back into it, dude. Right afterwards, as soon as I can. Probably gonna go back into it, honestly. Yeah, I think he's done, man. I think he's done. I think it was a good chance to just go at him. Backstabbing back to back. Here we go. Sap him? Yeah, I burned a Shadow Dance for that one, but I think that was worth. That was worth. Am I the right build? Yes, I am. I am the bursty build. Okay, cool. So all I need to do is just wait for my cooldowns as Subtlety Rogues play. As per usual. As per usual. I think as long as I hide my flag, it should be hard to see, man. It should be a lot harder to see. And I'm gonna swap to the other side. Let's go, boys. Oh no, don't start running at me though. Does he know where I'm at? I think he does. Or does he? Okay, I still have a trinket available, so at least there will be that. Oh, do I want to trinket that? I probably do. Can I catch a restyle real quick? Before... No, I couldn't. I was trying to see if I can catch a restyle before the, what is it? Touch of Death hit me. I think I want to open on him, right? Does he have Fist of Fury? He does have Fist of Fury. Okay, so what I want to do is basically AFK him now, honestly. I just want to get away from him for a little bit. Cool, cool. I want to make sure Nightblade is still available on him. Right, yeah. So I have Mark for Death and Kidney available now. But it's going to be heavily DR'd. Heavily DR'd. Still have a trinket available. Oh, okay. Can I catch a re? I can catch a break, but I can't catch a re. Sap him? Oh no, apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently I can't sap the guy. Fellman, my man. I think this is it, my man. Here we go. Oh, Solar Cutie, don't do this to me. What are you, Destro? Demo? Oh god, the pet is coming for me. No, it's not. Ooh, he is Destro. He is Destro, and he does have a nice enchant over there. I spotted that. I eyed the enchant. I eyed that shit. I'm probably gonna die here, aren't I? Yeah, I probably am. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can I LOS that? Can I get away from the ads? Yes I can, sorta kinda. But the artifact weapon is gonna keep me in combat a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, good CC though. That's some good CC, my man. Can't see him from here on, though. Kick that. And kick that now. Can I live this? Can I live this? Oh no, that might be dead. That might be the end of me, dude. I think that wasn't. Oh, I'm dead now. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead for sure. Yeah, that was well done, my man. I should have probably just... I should have just AFK'd. Like, I could have just AFK'd, but I don't like watching other rogues AFK, so... I thought to myself, like, I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to show that to you guys. Trinket coming out by Genshiro. He's so sure he can win this. He's just going to end solo real quick right now. Gonna let Touch of Death just stick out on him, and down he goes. My man, that's how you fucking do it, dude. Took at the end. Took the fucking end of it. Woo! Well done, guys. Well done. I really didn't want to... let's just call it the Dalaran excuse. Of course you didn't want to just keep saying over and over Dalaran. Of course you're saying that only because you lost. You fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Can't play a rogue with a shit motherfucking dumbass looking idiot looking motherfucker.